This video is made possible by Storyblocks. It's the ultimate starter pack for all content creators out there, whether you are a YouTuber, graphic designer, or have anything to do with graphic work. Storyblocks offers over 400,000 images from their member library, and you also get 60% off the items from their marketplace content. You get access to all stock images, from high quality photos to vectors, icons, and more. In fact, I actually created the thumbnail of this video by using one of the illustrations from Storyblocks, and it's helped me create other thumbnails as well from the channel. Right now they're giving away 7 free days, so you guys can try it out yourself. Just visit storyblocks.com/YouTube or click on the link below. What's up guys, it's Ed from TechSource, and we are here to build a PC with one of my good friends here.
Yep, my name is Christian and I'm 16. I will build my own very first PC with Ed, one of my favorite tech YouTubers.
Yeah, top 5, right?
Yeah.
Awesome, so tell me, what is this PC for exactly?
This is meant for gaming and a bit of productivity, but like for like YouTube or something like that down the line. But for now, it is mainly for gaming.
Nice, man. I can see that you have a GTX 1080.
Yep.
Beast of a GPU.
Yep.
So how did you meet me exactly? How did this even happen in the first place?
If you remember back when we met on like the meetup, like the very first meetup, I met him at this old apartment. Since my birthday was around the corner at the time, my birthday gift was to build a PC, and I didn't know how to build a PC properly, so I'm hoping that like Ed will teach me how to build a PC.
This was like over a month ago, and I made this poor guy wait like a month to basically build a PC with me. He had all these components. What were all these components? Like in your bedroom or somewhere, like in a storage, just sitting around in the corner?
Yeah. I had to put him in my dad's office for like a month.
For a month. So he passed by these parts probably like once a day looking at it like, why? If I were you, dude, I would like open these boxes and build it myself. Like, screw Ed, man, I'm doing this myself. Like, he made me wait a month. So I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
It's been hectic since I moved to a new place and stuff. But today's the day we're gonna get it done. So we're gonna go over some parts here. Like I said, it is a gaming PC. We got 16 gigs of RAM from Corsair. These are Dominator Platinum. It's actually one of my favorite RAM sticks here. Looks like we got the Asus Strix. I think this is a hard drive. How much gigs is in here?
2 terabytes.
2 terabytes of space from hard drive. You know what? I'm gonna upgrade you. I'm gonna toss in a 4 terabyte. I got one in the storage.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we're gonna do that for you. For making you wait a month, I'm gonna do that for you.
Might as well give me a monitor.
Right?
Yeah.
Monitor, new keyboard, mouse, name it, man.
Yeah.
All right, so SSD, we got the 850 Evo. I think this is 250 gigs.
Yep.
We got Windows 10, of course. We got the i7 7700K. This is a quad-core processor. It's a beast quad-core for gaming. We also got an M.2 in there, very nice, 960 Pro. That is also 512 gigs, which I think is the operating system is going to be on there, right?
Yep.
Cool. Power supply, we got the 750 G2 from EVGA. Of course, the GTX 1080 graphics card, and the popular H110i CPU cooler from Corsair. And we got some LED fans over there. So I'm guessing this is obviously going to be a black and green kind of Razer theme setup. So we got like Razer gear already back at home.
Yes, I have like one Razer gear, which is just the Razer Tempaz. If you remember, it's like a ambidextrous mouse. Yeah. So let's get cracking, guys. Let's go and open this up real quick. And here's the thing: he hasn't built a PC in his life, so this is the first time. Now, normally I can obviously guide him through the process, which is going to be very easy. So I'm gonna actually test his knowledge and see how well he can build a PC without my help. If he really needs the help, I'll throw in some hints, but I'm not gonna touch any of his parts except maybe helping unboxing. I love unboxing, so I'll take some parts out. I'm gonna see how well he can build a PC and let's start. Yeah. All right. If you want, you can start taking out stuff. All right. Let's just put it right here. I think the only box we need here is the motherboard, CPU, and RAM for now. All right. Everything else. If you want to take this apart, I'll open this up with a knife. That way you don't stab yourself or anything. Don't worry, I'll never stab myself.
Oh, this is open. He opened the CPU. He had to open the CPU.
Yeah, I had to. Where am I supposed to put like the thermal paste?
Right. You know what's funny you said that, because the H110, the H110i actually comes with thermal paste on there.
Yeah, but since you used it, there was none.
Oh, that's the one you won from the giveaway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. There you go. That makes sense. I thought you bought that. But speaking of the meetup we had, besides that, did you want anything else?
No, that was the only thing.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I believe I kept the number in the box, I believe.
What number?
Like the number, you give out the numbers.
Oh, you kept the ticket. Oh, okay, sweet. So basically, the way the giveaway happened was I gave everybody a number, and I started randomly calling out numbers. And based on the number, I would give him a prize. And he ended up winning the H110i, so that's pretty cool prize. I think even the people that showed up that didn't have a ticket ended up going home with something. Some people even went home with like 3 or 4 tech products. So I think it was a pretty cool giveaway.
Alright, so I think I should just...
Yeah, take apart the side panels. I'm gonna get your hard drive right now, so that way I won't forget. He has a 2 terabyte hard drive, so I'm gonna upgrade the i2 4 terabytes. That's the most space I have right now. Otherwise, I would give him like a 6 or an 8 terabyte. But that is all I got. If I can find it, I think it's in here. 4 terabyte Barracuda from Seagate. This thing will get the job done. While I'm here, maybe see if I can do something else for this guy. All right, so I'm gonna give him a 4K monitor from ViewSonic as well. I feel like a 2 terabyte upgrade for waiting 2 months isn't good enough, so I feel really bad for the guy, and I feel like he does need a monitor. So that thing is a 28-inch 4K monitor. I think it has FreeSync. Well, it has FreeSync. He's using an NVIDIA GPU, but anyways, it's a nice upgrade. I'm gonna give him that. All right, let's go. So I know you need a monitor, so I'm gonna go upgrade you as well. Here's a ViewSonic. This is a 4K, 28-inch monitor. I hope it fits on your desk, but. Oh my gosh.
Wait, you seriously give me this?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you this monitor. We're gonna test the PC on here and you're gonna take it home. What monitor are you rocking right now?
It's a 720p monitor.
It's a 720p monitor. Get that on camera. It's a 720p. This guy is running on a 720p monitor. I'm glad you came, dude. I can't have my subscribers running on 720p, at least 1080p. So yeah, this is a nice upgrade. It's a 4K display. The only thing is, it has FreeSync, and I know you're rocking an NVIDIA GPU, but it's still a nice upgrade. Yep. And it's sitting in there gathering dust, so might as well give it to you, man. All right, so we got the motherboard out, the I/O shield, we got some SATA cables. Right. Now here is where I'm gonna leave it to you. Right. Hopefully you'll know what to do.
Don't worry,
Oh, he's going for the I/O shield already, perfect. I was actually thinking about putting the CPU on, but that works too. Yep. Nice, I didn't even tell him the direction for that. You got it, nice. It's kind of annoying to put those on. You gotta make sure you apply pressure like on both sides. What I usually do is I focus on one side first, like the top, right. And I evenly apply pressure like going down. All right. Technical difficulties putting on the I/O shield. The hardest part.
Either Asus is...
Asus, fix your I/O shields. Asus, fix your I/O shields.
Yeah, fix them. Make them easier for us.
Well, I think it's probably the case. NZXT, fix your cases.
It's not, if it's the I/O shield, do you have any extra ones or?
No, it's gonna fit. It's just, it's stubborn. Oh, I'm gonna break this thing.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
What is up with this I/O shield?
Asus does not want us to build this today. Okay, I think the only other option is use a flathead and force it in there.
It was a pain, but we got it.
Huge thanks to Bob, the camera guy, popped it in there for us. All right, so next step is, what are you gonna do?
The processor.
Processor, all right. Usually it's on the cap sometimes, like at the edge of the cap.
Okay.
So basically what we're doing now is we're matching the triangle on the CPU to the black triangle on the CPU cover.
There. Now, it pops right out.
Nice, good job, dude. Very nice. Step 1 done, or step 2 I should say. Now what do you think we're gonna do?
All right, so now we gotta uninstall the RAM sticks, which is the Corsair Dominator Platinums.
All right.
All right, so I need your knife.
I'll do the knife part.
All right.
Sure. Make sure we keep the casualties to a minimum on the show.
Yep.
All right. You know, it'd be nice though, later down the line, you can actually paint the heat spreaders green. That way it'll match your black and green color scheme even better.
Or I could get some stuff from CableMod.
So what is the favorite PC build you've seen on TechSource?
My favorite PC build so far is Trigon.
Trigon, oh, I feel like that's biased because that's black and green as well. Did you get inspiration from Trigon to build this PC? I'm just curious.
No, what I mostly got the inspiration from was Razox, which, if you remembered, it was a while back.
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad. I don't even know my own PCs. Trigon was the Tristellar black and red build. Okay, yeah. Razox was the black and green one. Yeah. So I take back what I said about being biased. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, that was a nice build though. Trigon was pretty sick. It was unique. Drop a link below if you guys missed that build. Very nice. Right. Notice that he was applying pressure on the RAM sticks with both of his fingers on each side. You can do that or just apply pressure in the middle, but it's easier to use both fingers. Nice. One more to go.
So you see them?
Yeah. All right, there you go. Step 3 done, very nice. The board is looking really sick. It's a nice choice, by the way. I like that stealth black look over there.
Yep.
All right, so what is the next step?
The next step is to get the cooler, I believe. So
cooler, okay. Before we put it in the case, what are we gonna do to the actual around the cooler, around the socket?
Oh yeah, right. We need to get the thermal paste, which is right here.
Thermal paste.
And as I learned from a video that you're supposed to make it like a very small of it.
P-dot method is I think what you're trying to say. Yeah. You can do the P-dot method. There's other methods you can do. Crisscross. What I've been doing recently on my builds is I would put the dot in and I would spread it across with like a piece of plastic or something. That way I get all parts of the CPU. Take this thing apart? You just pull it out.
Not as much. Is that enough? Or?
I would definitely put more. It's always to go with extra than less. Always remember that.
So stringy.
There we go. That's good. Next step.
All right, so we need to flip over the case on the side, and then we need to get the motherboard out.
Before we put that in there, actually, we need to first put the brackets, remember? On the,
oh, yeah, right.
Put the cooler, it's right here. Right. So basically, we need to get the right bracket for the cooler. So first thing we gotta do is that all that came with the case or the box?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh, you did, yeah.
I feel like it's missing something. So basically it's missing this piece. Yeah, we need this piece in the back of the motherboard. That way it holds the screws from the front. And I think I either lost it or I gave him an incomplete cooler. So let me see what I can do. Let me see if I have one extra in the storage. So yeah, the bracket was basically missing. I gave this guy, a poor guy, a freaking incomplete cooler. It was missing the bracket to install the cooler. So I'm gonna upgrade him again. We're gonna go with the H100i V2. It was brand new. I just removed the plastic. So yeah, maybe we'll get more upgrades later down the line. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Next thing you know, he's gonna give me a 1080 Ti.
Maybe I'll get his GPU. Stay tuned to find out.
So this helped me. What was that?
That was a screwdriver. That was not anything important. Okay, so we just need, there we go, perfect. So I'll let you do it. Actually, just be careful with the thermal paste.
All right, so I'm assuming that I know I'm supposed to put
I'll hold this for you, actually. Yeah. So we're gonna flip this over. There you go.
It's almost in there. So.
Gonna have to play around with this one a bit.
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect. So that's in there.
Oh.
I'm gonna gently lower this back down. I haven't eaten breakfast yet, so I'm munching on my Smuckers over here. Blow one by one?
Nah, man. I do like this.
There's two different types. So you can see one side is smaller, right, than the other?
Yeah.
So yeah, I wanted to confirm that you were right. It's the right screw. So we're gonna put that back in there.
All right, so we put on the standoffs, and so we had to get a new cooler, obviously. So.
Compliments. My bad again for giving very incomplete parts.
Look.
Oh, so this one has a. This one has the thermal paste pre-applied. It's fine. It's fine. We can either. Here's two options. One, we can clean it off this, or we can wipe it off.
We can wipe it off with this one because that will be so we know that we're not overfilling it or whatever.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay. That's fair enough. This one is evenly spread out, so I'll get more coverage. Some people actually wipe off the stock coolers and they put the Arctic Silver, which is a better thermal paste. But honestly, I don't think there's gonna be a huge difference between the two. I'm gonna clean this off real quick. Recommend 99% or more. isopropyl. Actually, you can't get more than that, so.
Yeah.
I use toilet paper, so you can use, you know, those coffee filter things, but honestly, the difference between the two, I've been using this for over 2 years.
He's got a roll of toilet paper everywhere.
I do. I have 3 bathrooms in this place, so gotta make use of it somehow. There you go, nice and clean, brand new. There's some lint on there, but I'm gonna blow it off.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna put this back on. All right.
Beautiful. All right.
Continuing on with the build. Next step, what are we gonna do? What are we doing with the motherboard?
We're gonna do with the motherboard. We're gonna put it inside.
Inside the case. That's it. All right, let's do it. Right on. Be gentle. It's a very tight squeeze.
Big motherboard.
Oh, by the way, are we gonna replace that fan on top?
Yeah, we're gonna replace.
You want? Okay. If you want, let's do that first because when we're screwing it in or we're putting the fan in, it's gonna.
I think it's a good idea we get rid of that thing.
Yeah.
Things are rolling everywhere.
Yep. So what are these fans for? The 140s?
These are the 140s are for like the cooler.
The cooler? I think these are big, too big for the cooler.
No, I checked. Like the cooler is like 140. Wait.
You sure?
Yeah. Wait, that was for that one. So
I think they take 120s.
Like I checked like the size of it.
Oh, this one is 120, I think.
Yeah, it's 120.
Yeah. It's fine. What we can do, we can still use that cooler if you want, because the bracket is still the same. Yeah. The stand-ups are the same. That one is bigger, so actually this one's thicker. That's the difference. This one's smaller but thicker. That one's longer and thinner though. Either way it'd work, but if you want to use these fans, it's gonna have to be with that cooler, because 140 doesn't fit on here.
Yeah, because I want to use all the parts that my dad bought, and I do not want to be like wasteful.
Yeah, definitely. Of course. So let's do that.
We don't need these stock coolers because I mean, people don't use these.
We're gonna be using the LED ones from Corsair, the SP120s, to stay consistent with the black and green theme. Yeah. We're gonna have to put the thermal paste back on.
I don't know why. I totally forgot about the thermal paste.
It's fine, we'll put it on there. You can leave that off, that's cool. All right, so now that's there. It's too tall, so that the cooler is not touching the CPU. Yeah, I think these are it actually. Yeah, these are much shorter. Perfect.
Doesn't matter each way unless.
Yeah, they're both the same size. Imagine it doesn't turn on. That'll be an episode 2 for sure. How to troubleshoot. No, let's not say that. It's gonna turn on. So let's put the thermal paste back on. Put the motherboard inside the case. Yep. And then from then on we can mount the cooler. Second try. Here we go. You can touch it like the sides. No, like just to get like the thing off. You just like touch the sides, okay. So it's not dripping. Right. What do you want to do next?
Now we need to put it in the case.
Before that, remember how difficult it was getting the fans out?
Oh, yeah,
so we want to put the fans in first.
Right. So
which one do you want to do? You want to the side or you want to the top?
On top.
Okay.
Top seems easier.
Go for it. Don't damage your case, man.
I'm not trying
Be careful. So I gotta ask, what video on Tech Source made you subscribe to the channel?
Well,
I don't think I've asked you that before.
I think like I'm not sure. I think it was some time lapse or whatever.
So it's a time lapse of a PC.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I subscribed to him about 2 years ago, I believe.
2 years ago, long time subscriber. Very nice. Yeah. Awesome.
Veteran.
So it was like a veteran. Where's the veteran badge? Gotta give it to him. So it was like it was a time-lapse build of a PC that made you like, oh, interesting channel, and you like watch some other videos and stuff. Nice, okay. I thought you were gonna say setup wars, because everybody I asked, everybody I meet, it's always setup wars or PC wars at the time.
Yeah, I actually enjoy PC wars to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
The series is not dead. It's still happening, guys. It's just it's on the back burner right now because it's not as popular, but it's not dead. I promise you.
So now we have to take off this thing, which I have to be very careful because I
Very nice. The first time I opened one of these cases, I literally ripped off the cable. The connections came apart, but it was fine. Now, before we put the radiator on, what do you want to do to this?
We have to put like the fans on.
Perfect. We got a fan of the channel putting on fans for the radiator. Did you guys drive far to get here? How long was the road trip?
I think it was like 2 hours.
2-hour drive? Jeez.
Yeah, it's right by like Temecula.
Oh, Temecula, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. How was traffic?
It was not that bad actually.
Nice. I want to bring this close. I want you to screw it in as I hold it in place.
All right.
Screw this in.